back now. We're talking with Muhammad Ali. You've always said that even though you were defeated by Frazier, I think you said something like this, you've always felt that you were the champion of the people now. A lot of people seem to have adopted in the way of Foreman now. Does that bother you at all?
No, Bugner, Foreman, he's a good fighter, but every man, like, when you first get the title, it's a good feeling, the world heavyweight champion. And then after a while, you know, you have to go out and defend it. And you have to, the spot that you're on, you have to pick the top contenders, and you can't duck them, or you can't deliberately pass them because it'll hurt you with the people.
Right.
And you have to go active. And what keeps me going so is because I fight everybody, regardless to their ranking, or who, or country, or nationality. And I fight every 2 months, and everything is at risk with no return clauses. This is why I'm going like I'm going. I just don't...
You're 31 now. How many more years do you think you can really be effective? That's young. You're a young man, but as fighters get into their 30s...
3 years at the most.
3 years tops.
Start slowing down about a fraction of a second.
Just a fraction of a second?
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah. What do they ask you? You do a lot of college lectures. What do the kids ask you in school?
Well, I haven't been for the past, I would say, year and a half.
Right.
They have everything. They actually ask me about you.
Oh, they do?
Guys, Johnny Carson.
What do you tell them now? I'm not looking at them. Be real honest. What do they say?
I tell them I'd rather be with you than all the rest, because you don't ask me no tough questions. You're real nice. You know, most of the shows you're on, you're tricky, you know, but you're really a nice fella. You don't ask nobody nothing controversial, nothing to stir up nobody. You happy and you go, you know. But
would you like me to ask you some tough questions? I mean, does that bother you when people ask you?
Well, after you try it and you see.
What kind of a challenge is that?
No, Johnny, just keep the way you go. Everything's all right.
Yeah. You have anything to say about this Joseph Bugner at all? You usually have...
Bugner don't bug me. There's all
right. Bugner?
But this fight will be seen in Europe. It'll be seen all over Canada. It'll be seen in South America and about a lot of countries in Europe, Asia, and Africa. It's already sold out in Britain. In England, I think 6 jumbo jets full of British fans are coming. They have a special section. They'll all have their flags. 3 British fighters will be fighting 3 American fighters. And for the first time, this fight will be seen in an opera house in Seattle, Washington.
That's pretty classy, isn't it?
Right. The Seattle Opera House will be showing this fight.
That's real class. That's real class.
And they'll, you know, serve coffee, and they'll have tuxedos and velvet chairs and everything. Real nice.
That's real style. You like that, huh?
Well, I won't be there to see it.
No, you'll be in the Las Vegas Convention Center.
But a lot of people are underestimating this fella. I'm training hard. My weight's down to 216 now.
What's your schedule like tomorrow morning? What'll it be for
Tomorrow morning, I'll be up at 4:30.
In the morning?
Yeah. I'll be running around the Dunes Hotel. They have a golf course in Vegas. I'll be running around that thing about twice, which is about 5 miles, which is about a 1 hour running.
Right.
Back in, have a little light breakfast about 8 o'clock.
What's a light breakfast?
Take about 3 poached eggs and toast and orange juice. And then like 1 o'clock we'll train from 1 to about 2:30. Then we'll rest until about 6 or 7, walk around, watch television, and mess around about 8 o'clock, go to bed, and next morning, same thing.
And you keep that up right up till the day of the fight?
Up until the 14th, yes.
What do you eat the day of the fight? Do you eat before a fight?
Well, the day of the fight, we don't eat. We like to be as light as we can on the scales, and we weigh about 10 or 11 o'clock. And then we might eat about 2 o'clock, because the fight goes on about 6:30. And at 2 o'clock, we might eat a nice big steak, maybe a salad, a couple of little vegetables, and take a nice long walk. Yeah. That's all.
Do you ever worry about physically getting injured? You know, there have been fighters that have ended up impaired, you know, physically, their mental condition, you know.
The worst has ever happened to me.
Punch drunk, whatever you want to call it. I wonder, you ever think of that when you get in the ring?
Not right now, because I don't get hit that often. But the day a fella starts getting hit too much or knocked down, then you could probably get a little off or might get shook up a little. The worst that's happened to me was a cut eye, and that was in the Foster fight.
Right.
And that was flick left jab that just came from nowhere. It might not never happen again. Just like airplane pilots, I admire them up in planes, flying through storms and bad weather and turbulence all the time. You know, it looks dangerous. And race car drivers. And I think when a person learns a sport or a trade, then it don't look so bad. I mean, I would hate to have your job every night for all of these years until your hair is turning gray on a television show. I mean, every night, I mean, you got to read these cards and you got to talk to this. And, man, you got to keep this up for years.
Yeah.
That's a job.
What are you going to do when you
We
quit?
all have tough jobs.
What are you going to do when you quit? Say when you're
When I
35
quit?
or whenever.
Well, I would like to, I got a daughter, Rashida, a daughter, Jamila, they're twins, and Miriam, and a son, Muhammad Ali, and we plan 6 more. Hope to have about 10 children. And then I would
10
like,
children?
Yes, I would like to invest wisely and just raise them and carry them around the world and just do all I can. We have a lot of problems here. Out of all of the money I've made in boxing, out of all the television shows I've been on, out of all the praise I've received from television cameras and medals and trophies and honors and cars and homes, I don't have a satisfaction like going into ghettos, talking to youth and uplifting or leaving a mark or helping somebody, doing something to help black people.
That's what you like to do.
My job will be just working and doing all I can to uplift our people.
Great. Hey, thanks for coming. Good luck on the fight.
I'd like to say hello to my friend there in Camden, New Jersey, Major Coxon, and also in Philadelphia, Miss Vivian Mitchell, a great lady whose son, Renwick Mitchell, is now working with me as my valet, my chauffeur, and also a great help of mine.
That'll be $20,000 at the commercial time. Huh? Good luck. Good luck.
You said, what did you say? Good to see? What did you
I
say?
said, goodbye, champ.
Oh, I thought you said good to see you, boy. I thought you said Roy.
Oh. We'll be right back. Stay with us.